Now there's something I just noticed here, and that is that this wasn't cut 100% square. If I measure to here, it's 83 inches, and it's only about 81 if I measure there. So it's a good thing I rechecked here. I think if I cut 42 inches in from the end, which is like right there, and just cut it right up the middle, then it should work out. I'll cut two at once here because it's folded over. And you remember what they say, measure twice, cut once. Oh, that worked better than I thought it was gonna. Now, because I painted the surfaces here, I've lost my marks. So I'm gonna have to remark the backs here. Well, this is the bottom of the seat. And because the metal is still fairly greasy, I've got to be careful that I don't get it on the upholstery. As you can see, I've already got some of the grease on the foam there, but anyway, here we go. Yeah, I don't need to worry about these holes here because the upholstery is not going to come back to here. I won't be stapling right there, but I will be stapling all the way around the edge. I'm just going to make just a little mark. Okay. I'll just draw very, very light lines in there. Mind you, this is the bottom of the seat anyway. Nobody's going to see it unless the chair tips over. Now these marks, they don't have to be very, well, maybe a little bit more visible than that, but now I don't think I can use this little piece here. So I guess the smartest thing to do is just sort of center it in here, and it'll make it a little easier. And then hopefully what I cut off the other end there, I'll be able to use for the armrests. At least that's the plan. Now I do realize that this thing here is overkill. There's only 1/2-inch staples in here. However, it's all I got. I don't have a proper stapler for upholstery, so I'm just going to use this and hope for the best here. Now this is the back, and you notice I drew a line here. Well, this is how far the frame actually comes in. On the sides, it's only 1 inch, same size as the frame. But the top and the bottom comes into here. Now, there's different ways I can do this. I know that what I can do is I can pull this really, really tight so that it's kind of rounded. However, I think that if I do that, I'm going to lose the plushness of this very soft foam. If the fabric is drawn really taut, it's just not going to feel, quite as good. At least, that's what I'm thinking. I really don't know. I've never done upholstering like this before, so. Anyway, here we go. I'm almost scared to start here. You'll notice that there's that line here that's going to indicate where the screw holes are going to be. That means I'm going to want to put a staple here and a staple here. So I think the smartest thing for me to do is to go around and get those staples in the right places all the way around, and then fill in between afterwards. So we'll do this one first. And as I said, it doesn't have to be real tight, just a little bit firm. Okay, so I've got my finger on the line, so I know that I don't want to put the staple there, especially not there. Anyway, let's see what happens here now. Okay. I'm thinking afterwards I might want to drop a little drop of crazy glue or something, or CA glue. Just one drop, so to reinforce the fabric. At least that's my thinking right now. Now there is one thing that I just thought of, and that is that because this frame is down a little bit, there's going to be a little bit of a gap here. Maybe I didn't want to have those staples so close to the top. I think the metal will cover them, but the rest of them I'm going to have them a little bit more this way. Now here is where I'm running into a problem. How do I do these corners? I think I shouldn't have put that staple in there. I tried to pull it out and it didn't want to come. So I'm sure that an upholsterer would know exactly what to do here. There must be a way to do this. No, that doesn't look very good. And that doesn't look very good. It's all bunched up there. Oh boy.